Music and Talk with Mike Live.
When I do this, I like to take my time with it because sometimes when you're interviewing guests or artists, it's really difficult to fit in everyone who's a part of this record label who I'm about to introduce right now. But with that being said, you know, the number 7 is a very popular number in my book. It's a good luck number for me. I mean, especially, you know, 7 is one of those high power numbers in a sense. But 7Records is sitting live right here at Dash Radio off Hollywood Boulevard. Everyone's in here right now. Everybody in here.
Whole gang in the building.
So introduce yourselves first and foremost. You know, Miss Conti, you got to share the mic over there. Okay. We'll go all the way from there, all the way to back over here.
I'm Stevie Chu, my man.
Yeah, Stevie Chu.
Yes, sir. I'm Uno, J Uno. You know what I mean? One half of 7 Vicious Nightmares.
Yep.
I'm Phyllis Drillin.
Yep.
I'm Mike Valley. I go by Valley most of the time, though.
Mike Valley, okay.
I don't think the other boys will be here to introduce themselves, but they walking in soon.
Yeah, it's all good, yeah.
We got Matthew, Aaron, 5'5", Chris the Thrillers. You know,
first and foremost, Uno, I want to talk to you real quick, man, because I feel like, you know, with what you're doing right now, and this is something that I'm just noticing, right?
Yeah.
From the conversations you and I have had, 7Records, how did it come about? And just kind of give me the background on 7Records, bro.
Yeah, man. 7Records pretty much just started from 2015. We just all... Everybody was doing their own thing. Everybody's doing their own music thing. We just had to figure out, you know, where we were going to go and what we was going to do and how we can make it a unit and make it, you know, dominant and make it something that is impactful. And so I just decided to put us all together and use my network to, you know, build something crazy. And it is where we here right now.
Music and Talk with Mike Live.
I know for a fact it's definitely difficult to have everyone on the same accord and on the same page, especially when you run in a record label. You know what I'm saying? But tell me about where everybody kind of, you know, how y'all got together and all.
Shit, man. Everybody's from all over California, really all over the United States. We got my man here from Florida. You know, we got shit. It all started from mutual friends, you know what I mean? Everybody meeting up in Cali, and then it just spreads, you know what I mean? And it spreads quickly. So
yeah. And then you have this event that you guys are doing.
Yeah, the Lucky Summerfest.
Yeah, man. How was that, man? How did that come about?
Yeah. It's fire, man. You know, me and my boys, we were just talking and figuring out what hasn't been done that needs to be done around here. You know, and we got Coachella and we got everything like that. That's on a big stage.
Right.
But what about the underground scene? What about the artists that are on the come up that want to be a part of those festivals and things like that?
Big. Yeah.
So we just decided to do our own thing, and shit, it's working. It's live.
That's it. So this is your first event that you guys.
This is the first one ever.
This
is the first one ever.
Are there more coming?
Definitely. We here every year. We're only gonna get bigger for sure.
Wow.
Here.
Where's that again?
It's in Oxnard, California.
Okay. At what spot?
It's this place called The Lab.
Okay.
And it's right kind of by the beach. And the setup is kind of like grungy underground like we are. So everything is kind of just backyard. It's an outside event. It's super dope. But next year it'll be somewhere different. We trying to do it bigger and bigger every year. So
you know, one of the guys in your record label, Stevie Chu, man, he's sitting over there. I gotta get him on the mic, man. Stevie Chu, that name right there, man. Where'd you come up with Stevie Chu, man? How'd you come up with that name, man?
Really, I'm Stevie for real. You know what I mean? And then Chu came from like the Mexican culture, that chulo shit. So I took that, half it up with Chu.
That's what I figured, but I didn't want to say. I just, let me make sure I know Stevie Chu, how he came up with his name.
Hey, show me a little love, so I took that from him.
That's right. You know, Miss Conti over there, she got her little thing that she does. It's all love, man. Stevie Chu, Phyllis Driller, though, man. He's been on the show before. Phyllis, man, how you doing, man?
I'm good, dog. How are you?
Talk to me, man. How you been? What's the latest on your side?
Just been working, man. Trying to finish stuff for the summer. We've been working on little tapes and trying to get little things together for everybody for the summer. I just been really trying to stay focused on just that stuff and just our regular life stuff. All of us are always doing stuff together, like trying to meet up and link up, because some of our people live out of state still right now. So like everybody just linking up and just trying to work as much as possible.
Just doing what you said you were gonna do when I talked to you last time.
Yeah, I told you. Once we get up out the little jail we was in, I tell you, once that COVID shit calmed down a little bit.
Who's sitting to your left that just walked in the studio, man?
That's my brother, man. That's my brother Matthew, Aaron. She's right here.
Yeah, what's up, Matthew?
Hey,
You
man.
got 2 mics,
How's
man.
it going? Right, you know what I'm saying?
How you doing, bro?
No,
crazy.
how's it going, man? I'm just chilling.
Man, where you from, man? Where you from?
Bro, the IE area,
Inland Empire.
yeah, and that's where I was basically growing up, born in LA County and stuff like that, but man,
Yep.
really, shoot, we all met up, just meeting up, doing different stuff, coming like, doing life stuff, living, growing up.
Yep.
You know
And
what I mean?
Mike Valley, I mean, do I have to guess where he from? Is he from, where you from, the 818?
I'm from the Valley. Man. You know, man.
Okay, you from the 818, is that it?
You already know, man. 818, 805 area.
Yeah.
That's how we doing it. People hate on the Valley. It's cool out there, man. There's a lot of nice people. A lot of good businesses, but for real, I love it out there, and I love it out here too. So it's cool to hop over here whenever we can.
These are the 2 masterminds that make all the beats behind everything we do.
You know what? He
So-
looked like a mastermind. Just
For
when
sure.
he walked in, he had the focused eyes. You know what I'm
For sure,
saying?
for
He's
sure.
like, Mike, what's going on? And I'm like,
Too much,
oh yeah,
man.
he the scientist of the group.
For sure.
100.
No,
Facts.
really though, he's the scientist.
You see, that's how you know you got a good record label, man. Everybody giving each other props.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Uno, that's pretty amazing how you could put all these people together and make this happen, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's family. You know what I mean? All of us, it goes deeper than just friends. You know what I mean? Like Philly and Dre, our cameraman, they family, they cousins. Matthew Aaron and 5-5, blood cousins. You know,
Wow.
I've known Mike Valley since I was in 8th grade. You know what I
See?
mean? That's my
See?
first friend when I moved from Palmdale out here. You know what I mean?
It's magical,
Stevie
man.
Chu and Matthew Aaron play basketball together. You know what I mean?
Y'all
And-
can hoop?
They nice. They nice. Don't let them be
They
modest. They nice.
I'm 245, man. Come see me one time. Come see me one time. Come see me. That's what it is. Native Rhymes, Mike Live, the Mike Live show. Yeah, I really am 245 around there. I'm not too happy about it though, because my wife is like,
Hey,
yo,
we was on
what you-
COVID, man. We was on quarantine.
Man,
it
I'm
happens
on
to all of
quarantine,
us, man.
I'm still on quarantine,
Yeah.
man. I'm on last extension on quarantine right
Right,
now, as a
right.
matter of fact, man. Shout out to the extension, you know what I mean?
Music and Talk with Mike Live.
How has COVID affected what 7Records is doing, and are you guys maneuvering around COVID, and what, kind of give me your thought on it?
So I'm gonna be completely honest. COVID kind of helped us, bro. In a sense of focusing. You have to focus, and you can't worry about outside shit that don't technically matter. It's just harnessing in on your craft.
Yeah.
And so when COVID happened and they announced the shutdown, I just decided that we were all gonna drop projects, and we was gonna flood 2020, and we're here today. So
that's what you did.
That's
Yeah.
what we did. So that, I guess, for me, I guess shows, is the only thing that you get taken away from that. But that's a small thing. You need to get there's
That's a part of it, right?
That's part of it. You
Yeah.
can be on social media. You can do so much more being at home, locked up in the house. You know what I mean? So
Let me ask you, man. You got a project that's out right now
Yes,
that
sir.
you guys are all pushing together.
yes, sir.
Can we talk about it?
Absolutely. Summer Tapes Volume 1 in stores right now. Anywhere you can get it, you can get it. Pretty much I just decided, like, well, honestly, nah. Like, we were just making music. Me and Matthew Aaron were working on our second project of the year. And Philly me and him had just got a spot together. So we were always in the studio. You know what I mean? Us three are always in the studio. So we just decided, like, just from the songs we were making, and then 5-5 came out here to work on his second album. And we had made, like, I want to say, like, 10 songs
Yeah.
before we went to Vegas. So we went to Vegas for one of our people's birthday. And we go out there, and so we're working on the joint, and as we're making it and I'm listening to the songs, I'm like, hey, scratch that project. We're going to do a big-ass 7Records project, because the songs are just slapping.
Yeah.
So from that point on, it was just getting everybody in to be on the project. So we get called up with Mike Valley, called up Chris the Thrillist, who we just signed to the label, and brought him in. Then we had Chu come in. We had Dirto send in a couple verses from Atlanta. We had and just Ty Wave, everybody on the label just come in and do their part, and that's where we was at with it.
Who else just walked in here, man? They haven't hopped on a mic yet.
Not yet. We got Chris the Thrillist and 5-5. Say what's up to the
come
people,
on, man. Come hop on the mic, man. Stop being shy.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, I see you got the charges.
What's happening with y'all? It's Chris the Thrillist, yeah.
What's up, Chris, man? So y'all staying busy too, man? What y'all up to, man? Go ahead.
Well, right now, I'm working on my second album. Came out here this summer to get it done.
Yeah.
And a lot of different events occurred that, kept me out here. But it's all good, man, because we got this Summerfest that we did this weekend.
Yep.
So everything worked out.
Nice, man. That's what's up. What's up with you, man?
Yeah,
I
so
see
like
you got
Uno
the-
said, I just got to the label, so I'm just getting ready for my projects coming up. We've been focused in on the Summerfest, but once that's done, that's my next move, is just getting ready to.
You know, you remind me of somebody
Come
who
on.
just straight politicking, bro. You just, I
Yeah,
bet you got the gift of jab for sure.
I don't like to waste my words.
That's it. That's it.
That's a bar.
He walked in here like, what y'all need? What you need? I'm here with it. What's up with it?
only.
Music and Talk with Mike Live.
How important is the work aspect of it? I'm gonna ask Mike on this one, because I know you a worker, man. I already can feel the vibe. How important is it to just thoroughly just work hard at stuff whenever you're trying to get this music off the ground?
All right, so it's very important, of course, to work hard at all times, but when you work too much, too fast, you'll get burnt out. So it's important to hit that threshold, that ceiling almost, but not go above that, because then you go a couple days, even a week, where you're like not doing anything, and you're like, man, I'm just so burnt, yada yada. So it's really just being efficient, and that's what we do whenever I go over here. Is we doing 5 songs. If we like 2, cool. We gonna do 5
got
more
2,
tomorrow.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So when it comes to that side of it, the rapping, the performing side of it, that should be more, organic, free form, make it happen. Right. When it comes to like producing, that's where you could really drive yourself crazy and get away with it a little bit. Because even if the snare ain't hitting right and you spend 30 minutes on it, when we send the beat, they ain't gonna know that we were doing that,
Right.
But we have to do that, because if we don't, and we're performing it, everything it ain't gonna come out right. It ain't gonna seem right.
Gotcha.
But as far as work goes, man, it's fun. What we do is fun. So it's never too overbearing or anything like that. It's a good time, and we got to remember that. Because when it stops being fun, and you can dabble in that area for a little bit.
That's when you got
don't wanna
problems.
sit
Yeah.
there.
How about you, Ono?
Shit, man. You gotta work. At the end of the day, if you want anything, you gotta work hard for it, and you're gonna lose a lot of relationships, and you're gonna be stressful a lot. And there's beautiful things on the other side of that. So to get there, you gotta work, and that's where we at with it.
Music and Talk with Mike Live.
We didn't get a chance to really talk to 552 too much, man. Is he so? Tell me now. Did 5-5 come on board with y'all? When did he come on board?
So he came on board 2017, and his debut project came out in 2020.
Nice.
So we just been cooking and just trying to figure out the right time, and COVID was the right time.
Yeah. I mean, look, man, COVID has been a difficult thing for me myself.
For sure.
I've had to change up the game plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think a lot of people have. But the one thing that, and I said this before, is I'm all about getting the information first.
Right.
Get the information first, then make your decision on what you want to do, right?
Right.
And I'm pro-choice, me personally. I mean,
I'm here with you.
I'm a pro-choice kind of guy. I don't tell women what they can and can't do with their body, or what's right or what's wrong for them. That's your body, right? As a man, that's just how I feel. I kind of want to go around the room real quick. Miss Conti, you're the female in the room.
Hello.
I mean, how do you feel about that? Are you more about, pro-choice?
Yeah, I'm pro-choice, and most of my friends are too. So it's like, don't force your opinion on me. I won't force my opinion on you. If you rock with it, cool. I don't love you any less if you don't fuck with it. So yeah, pro-choice for sure.
It's an interesting time because we shaming people. We got to stop shaming people.
Yeah.
For everything.
I'm tired of it.
For everything.
Yeah,
For
it's ridiculous.
everything.
For everything.
It just
To
don't
have
go
an
with that.
opinion. It's for having an opinion.
For having an opinion.
For having an opinion. Now, granted, we have to be selective and smart when we voice our opinion, but we have to not be so sensitive when someone is voicing an opinion that doesn't matter. That's not a fact, and they're voicing their choice, like what they feel. You know what I mean? And that has nothing to do with you or what you do with your life. But
Say that
Said beautifully.
very effortlessly.
You know this Uno guy, he's special, man.
I see.
He be texting, he be calling me, he be tapped in with Mike
Yeah.
Live, and that's why I fuck with him.
Yeah, we'll talk. Just COVID. We'll just talk as friends. You know what I mean?
I mean, but that's
Love.
what it is.
What
Love.
sign are you?
I'm a Virgo. Yeah, I'm a Virgo.
That's why.
What are you?
I'm a Libra.
Okay, for sure.
Libra and Virgos, look at y'all, man.
You know?
I'm a Capricorn if it don't matter.
Oh no, Caps and Virgos are
Tapped in.
That's the dogs.
very tapped in.
We tapped in. Look, we got one more record we're going to play for
Yeah.
7 Records.
Yeah.
This is the last joint that you sent me.
This is 7 Vicious Nightmares Backstroke, if I'm not mistaken.
7 Vicious Nightmares Backstroke.
Yeah.
What a name. I mean,
Yeah. 7 Vicious Nightmares came from Matthew Aaron, like SVN 7. So we were just like, okay, well, how can we spin it? He's just like, we're a rock band low key too. So we just go with
Okay.
7 Vicious Nightmares. Like back in the day.
you
know?
see that? You see that on Native Rhymes, but he a rock band too. No, just
You
kidding.
know what I'm saying?
You stay with that hip hop rap, man. Come on,
You
man.
know, we got to.
I'm giving you a hard time, man. Thanks for coming through, and I appreciate you, bro.
Music and talk.
Keeping everything live. You already know.